Happy Monday. I have been to the gym, did a nice full body session. Today should be pretty chill. I was meant to have 2 classes today, but I think I'm gonna drop my MIT one and potentially do a different one. So just got the 1 class today. Gonna go home, like refresh, quick bite to eat before I show my one of mum's cousins is here, so I'll show her around. And then, yeah, should be a pretty cruisy day, so let's do it. It's me, I'm back. I just had the 1 class and the little tour I gave my mum's cousin was actually really nice. It was nice just to take someone else around Harvard and getting their like first time reaction to the campus. It was really cool. So I just had that and my class, but I was honestly so tired. I did not sleep well last night. So I just came home, I've had a nap, I've had a snack, and I'm feeling refreshed and revived. I've got some comfy clothes on now, so I'm gonna go get some individual stuff done and then GMAT study tonight. I'm home now. It's like 10:40. Those study sessions are always like so brutal because it's obviously very quantitative heavy, which is not my strong suit. And the bit of the test at the moment that I'm like working on is just questions that I have never encountered before in my life. So I did surprisingly well on the practice questions I did tonight, and I don't know if that's like because the stuff I'm studying from at the moment is like easier than the actual test because it's like from 4 years ago, or if I'm just doubting myself. But regardless, it's good to see some progress. Other than that, I've just been replying to a few people and now I'm going to hit the hay, and I have had a lot of caffeinated drinks tonight, so I'm kind of concerned about my sleep. But if I can be in bed by 11 and wake up at 6, I would be pretty happy with that because that's sort of my sleep routine that I had in Perth. So good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Tuesday. I haven't really picked up the camera yet today because kind of been a bit all over the place. Doing good in terms of routine, like gym this morning, library. I think the mistake was going to Hugsy too early. I don't concentrate there. I should have gone to the Smith Centre where I usually go, or just somewhere where I know I'll get work done, because that kind of set off my mood a bit. And then class was fine. It's stats. I don't really want to do stats, but I have to do it for my course, and I have to do quant as well because it'll look better for MBA. So that was alright, and then I kind of just mucked around for an hour afterwards. I don't really know what I did this day. It's kind of just been like a blur. But yeah, we stopped in at like the jobs fair. It was nothing I hadn't seen before. I checked the jobs page every day, so I knew all those jobs were available. But now we're turning the day around because I'm sitting out the front of the MIT Sloan School of Management. Like, what? I didn't even apply to MIT and here I am. Like, what? That's wild. And it's really cool. Like, really, really cool. I was thinking that last night as I was like walking back from GMAT study, and I was just like, how is this my life? Like, as much as it's stressful and it's like I'm getting very caught up in making these decisions for classes as well as like what I want to do after and homesickness and all of that, like I walked through Harvard and I'm just like, I'm so grateful that I'm here, and like this is the opportunity I have, and this being in this part of the world it's indescribable. So as much as it's like I'm impatient and wanting to get things done, and I'm constantly being so self-aware about what I'm personally doing, I'm also reminding myself to stay so present in the fact that this is Harvard and MIT now. Like, what the hell? So yeah, this afternoon I've come here. My class isn't until 5:30. It's 3:45 now, but I just thought I'd come here for a little change of scenery, get some work done, and I'm watching a class today. I don't actually know if I've been approved to take it, but they said come to the first class anyway, watch, talk to the teaching people, see if you like it, and then I think I will book a meeting with my advisor later this week, probably late tomorrow, honestly, or Thursday, and just to like suss out where I'm at with all my enrollments and stuff, just to make sure I'm on the right track, because I dropped the other MIT unit I was meant to do because it was more like entrepreneurship consulting, which, as much as I would have learned from it, I'm not in the business to consult. I'm in the business to, do the stuff. So this would allow me to do that. It'd allow me to do the stuff, even though it's not necessarily in the field that I want to do. So yeah, that's kind of where my head's at. I got very overwhelmed with a lot of things today, but I'm just pulling it back and saying to myself, go to the class, watch the class. If you like it, let's hope you get approved. If not, set the meeting up with your advisor and go from there. And can we also just talk about the weather is weathering. It is the most perfect Perth-like weather I could possibly ask for. The air is cool, but the sun is and it's not humid. I was so upset when I got here and it was humid, but now it is perfect. So I honestly think I may sit here and sun myself for a bit and get some vitamin D, because your girl is going to London next week and I look as pale as a freaking ghost. I really don't want to sound like a brat when I say this, because I'm literally stressed right now about taking classes between MIT and Harvard. Are you joking, Tale? Shut up. This is not a problem. But I'm just I just feel like I'm not doing anything with intention at the moment. I have a lot of things in my life and things that I'm working for, but they're not aligned for one common purpose. And I say, yeah, I'm doing the MBA, but it's why are you doing the MBA, Charlie? What purpose is that serving you? What is doing this unit versus that unit serving you? I'm just getting very in my head about it at the moment. The class was really good at MIT. The lecturer, he was amazing, but then the actual venture capitalist got up and spoke, and I was oh, it was so boring. So I don't think I'm going to do that class, but I don't know what to do. I just want to make sure my enrollment is serving a purpose, and maybe I'm thinking too much into it, and maybe my advisor will tell me to just stop overthinking, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the moment. I'm just feeling a bit all over the place. But anyway, I'm going to shower, I'm going to de-stress, and the presidential debate is tonight, so we're going to put it on the projector and I'll laugh, hopefully, or cry. Who knows, really. Hello, happy Wednesday. We're going to have a positive day today. I've been to the gym, I'm eating my breakfast. I'm also just so obsessed with this Lilo tank. I want it in every color. It's so comfortable. Anyway, so yes, we gymmed. I was meant to do a class, but the timetable, I was just I didn't want to stay in active wear all day because I'm going to the business school this evening. So I was So I just did steps on the treadmill instead, and then yeah, lesson learned for the future. I have about 20 minutes until I want to go, so yeah, just gonna get ready for the day and have a wonderful day. I don't think I will ever get over the size of a large Dunkin' coffee. A small is an Australian large. This will keep me going for 3 hours.
Enthusiasm. Was it this?
We need to catch up. Oh my goodness. It is Friday. I don't know the date. It's Friday. I did not pick up the camera at all yesterday, but let's rewind a step. So yesterday, obviously no classes, just chilled out vibes, but this week I'm honestly like, I felt really bad for struggling with it because it's such a first world problem, but I honestly have been really stressed out about my classes and just putting so much pressure on myself to like get my enrollment right, because I don't know, like I worked so hard to get here and I sacrificed so much and I gave up so much, so I don't want to get this wrong. So yeah, I had a meeting with my advisor and in the afternoon yesterday, which is why in the morning I just sat with myself. I did other work, but I was really just asking myself like, okay, what have I come here to do? What do I want to do? Like, what do I want to do next? Why am I here? And I sat with myself with ages and I finally came to a good conclusion. So I've found another unit now that I am officially enrolled in and I feel much better. So were we dark and twisty for a hot second? Yes, but we're back. So friends and family, sorry, I'm back. But I think it was worth it to sit with myself and actually figure out like what the heck I'm doing, because earlier this week I was like, right, like I'm just doing these units for the sake of it. Like, what higher purpose are they serving? This just feels like my 2019 self. Like, I was considering changing programs for a second and then I realized the deadline has passed. So I was like, right, what are we doing? That's sorted. And I'm very relieved about that. So I'm in another unit now. I have to play catch up. There's like an assessment due for it next week. Well, not an assessment, a deliverable. But it's actually like entrepreneurship and what I want to do. So I'm excited for that. Like, I think it's really cool. And then in the evening, it was just like, we went to this talk about AI in education, which was like cool. They had like the Secretary General, I don't know if that's the correct term, of education, like from the federal government. So the guy who works for Biden and Harris, he was there. And then we had the director of education at Google, which I thought was pretty cool. And one of the professors who's just started here who specializes in AI. So it was really interesting. I didn't stay the whole time because I also had to do GMAT study, which I'm also doing again today. So yeah, it's actually gonna be quite a busy next few days because this is the weekend that I need to try and get not only prep for next week done, but prep the week after too, because I'm obviously gonna be in London. And there may be pockets of time that I will have to work in London, but I don't want to. I have 4 days, so I want to make the most of my time there. So yeah, this week is going to be a bit of a hustle. But what do we have on today? I've been to the gym. I am just going to go do some work now. I need to get my vlog up, so I think that's priority numero uno. And then after that will be class prep, I would say. I'm meeting Jack at some point in the day to go film at one of the either the business school or the Kennedy School cafeterias, and then more GMAT study tonight. Let's do it. Guys, the day has finally come. Someone got Jess wrong. Friday is done. Vlog is up. Main goal achieved. Everything else? Nope. I don't know what happened to my brain this afternoon, but it left the chat. So today, the business school, oh my god, insane. Like so bougie, and they're like little chefs cooking in front of you. Very affordable prices. Like I got a salad that lasted me all afternoon. So I'm like, wasn't too mad about that at all. And then yeah, the vlog took way longer. I didn't take long to upload. It was the system itself that took forever. And I was meant to do GMAT study, and then I had to wait because I couldn't disconnect my computer, and I was just so anyway, a to-do list for this weekend has been written because obviously with London, I need to get ready for that. I have the boat cruise on Sunday. I don't know if I've already said this. Hopefully I haven't, but got a lot to get done this weekend. So now I'm very clear on my priorities. After I film this video as well, it's 9:13. My phone is going down at 9:15. I'm not looking at it because the past few nights, this past week really, like, can you not see these Gucci bags? Are you freaking for real? I'm exhausted, and a part of that is my fault. I'm not giving myself enough sleep. So I'm putting the phone down at 9:15. I'm having a shower. The hair is getting washed. Everything is getting shaved, and we're getting into bed. The skincare is getting done so I can get into bed with a movie and a little bit of a sweet treat. And yeah, sorry, my friend just texted me, so I got distracted. But I need to just, I'm not even gonna try to do like small tasks like my budget or anything like that. I just need to stop. Every night has just been something. So I just need to have one night where I can stop. Because the gym doesn't even open until 9 tomorrow. So I can do, yeah, just have a night now, do my washing in the morning, get to the gym, plan my day, and go from there. I just need to stop for this one night and feel like my head is screwed on again. Anyway, I don't know why I'm so all over the place this week, honestly. I think it's just trying to adjust to this new schedule now that I have. I'm just like, oh shit, I've got quite a lot to do, really. And I'm so grateful to be here, and I can't emphasize that enough. But, you know, if you know me really well, you know what I'm like, and you know I'm gonna absolutely push myself to the limit, especially with everything else that I want to do outside of classes. So yeah, just gotta make it happen now. Happy Saturday! The gym has gymmed, the washing has been washed, the bed will be made, the meal prep has been meal prepped. We're having a productive Saturday. So I'm just waiting for my second load of washing to finish. I'll put it in the dryer. I reckon I can be at a library at like midday-ish. And then I'm gonna go check out, it's called like Tug of War. So they do like tug of war, but on like kayaks or canoes, whatever you call them. So I'm gonna go do that. And then this afternoon / this evening, I'm gonna do my GMAT practice test and just lock in. I do have to get these bad boys taken care of, but I think that's a tomorrow problem since it's a rest day, so I can just go, like I'll do work in the morning and then I'll go and do that before the cruise as well. So yeah, let's get on with Saturday. This is the weather I moved here for. It is another perfect day. Sunny, cool breeze, not humid. Oh my god, I love it. like pretty much 11 p.m. now. I'm getting really used to studying late since I can walk home, which is also not a great habit because in winter it's going to be freaking freezing and I'm not going to want to be walking home at 11 p.m. I definitely had a much more better and a much more productive day today than I did yesterday, which is good. I got a lot of class prep done today, which is good, and then tomorrow I can do a bit more in the morning, and then we have the boat cruise for EPA, and then I think in the evening is when I'll do my GMAT practice because I need to hold myself accountable to that. But I think it's quite noticeable the difference I have when I don't completely isolate myself from society and just do, oh my god, sorry, but guys, look at the Gucci bags under my eyes. That's so bad. That's the result of literally having no sleep in so freaking long. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, the difference I notice when I don't like completely isolate myself with all the work that I have to do. Like even getting out in the sun today and going down to that Red Bull thing. We were only there for like half an hour, but just that break and being around people was so needed and so important. So I need to make sure I prioritize that even amongst everything else, because I think if I don't, because I didn't really do that in Melbourne either, and look how that ended up. So I need to make sure I keep prioritizing it here. And the other thing I needed to let you all know is that if you saw in the little montage I'll probably put before this, I have found a shop that stocks Cadbury and Tim Tams. Life made. Life freaking made. None of this like red 40, like high sugar, like fake Kit Kat shit. I have found the real freaking deal. And I'm paying more, but I don't even care. I don't care. Because finally I have found, and it just feels like home, you know? Like Laura, when I put that on my story, she replied, she's like, do you want me to send things over? And I was like, stop. I may actually cry. I miss Australian food, guys. Me and my body dysmorphia. We really miss Australian food. Anyway, so that was a fun little win. Me and my friend Felicity, who's from New Zealand, we're going to go and do a little sweet treat haul on Monday probably. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, tomorrow's agenda, I think I'm calling Miss Laura, Speak of the Devil, in the morning. I have to do some work for a class, and then we have the boat cruise, which will be super fun, and I'll take you guys along for that. And then, yeah, just a boring afternoon. I don't know how much I'll drink because I have to do the practice test, but I think it'll still be fun to, again, not be totally tied down to my books and my computers all day long. So anyway, good night. Hello, I've just started to edit this vlog and I've realized I have not done a formal intro as I planned to do for that vlog, nor did I do a proper outro. So hello, here I am. Let's do a bit of a gauge, a little bit of a check-in. That Sunday was honestly like really nice just to get out on the water, see Boston from a different angle, because yeah, like again, as I said, like it's really fun when I make that time to like not be constantly like looking at my computer and doing something and work and being in Harvard per se. So that was really nice. We did all kind of agree that it was a waste of time in the sense that we didn't mingle with anyone new per se. We just hung out with who we knew. So, and that's why I was really glad that we did those pre's with us, because we kind of just like kept hanging out. Whereas if we hadn't done that, it probably would have been a little harder. But yeah, the way they marketed it to us was that you get to meet everyone. It was a great cohort bonding exercise, but no, we kind of just hung out with who we knew, which obviously nothing wrong with at all. It was so nice to get out, but I would potentially give them just some feedback for next year, really. But yeah, that was really nice. Had a few drinks. So yeah, getting to the library that afternoon, that was rough. That was hell. Oh, there goes an AirPod. Anyway, so that was hell. But I've been no camera the past few days because tonight I packed for London. So I'm actually gonna start my very next vlog right now. So yeah, these past few days, the ad job deadline is now finished. I've locked in my units. And yeah, I think why I just struggled a lot last week, and I've spoken about it with a few of like the international students here, and we're all kind of in this same boat of the fact that like 2 months have practically gone. Like this week will be 2 months, and we have 8 months left. And if 2 months has gone that quickly, 8 months is gonna fucking fly. And so I was really putting that pressure on myself to be like, yeah, well, this is a once in a lifetime chance. And even being on a scholarship as well, I was like, I have to get this right. Like, I'm so aware of the fact that this would not be happening if I was not on a scholarship. And so I want to make the most of it. Like, this is my year to make something of myself. And when my units didn't pan out the way I'd first intended or first hoped, I freaked out. But I feel a lot more confident and at peace now with what I've chosen. Like, I had my first class today for the unit that I enrolled into called Impact by Design, and it's why I came to Harvard. It's giving me that experience, that background, which I'll be able to take with me in the future. So I'm feeling a lot more confident now. But yeah, I was very trapped in that pressure of trying to make something for myself. But yeah, other than that, I'm obviously very exhausted, if you couldn't tell from the Gucci bags. Yeah, this travel will be interesting to see how I navigate, like coming back and working and getting everything submitted and whatnot, but just take it as it comes. This is what I want to do. I want to go to London. I want to make things happen. So this is just part of the process, and I'm willing to put in like short-term pain for the long-term gain and lifetime memories that I'm about to make in London. So I think it's a sacrifice well worth it. Anyway, that's my little life update now. I'm going to properly end this vlog so I can start my next one as soon as I press this button again. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day and go and tell someone you love them. Bye!